Hey everybody, Super Underdoggy, and this is something I've been wanting to share with the Mego community for probably since I started collecting Megos as an adult. It's a couple of variations on the Batman Batsignal for the Batcave playset that was designed for Batman, of course, for the World's Greatest Superheroes line. And obviously right off the bat you see that the label on the one on the right is white. I had never seen one that was actually, this was the first one of the first things I ever bought for Mego years ago on eBay. I don't know if it was 99 or whatever, and I never really thought anything of it. But then over the years, as I bought new, I've had several Batcave play sets, over the years that I've gotten and got rid of, whatever, traded them away or whatever. But I realized once I got my second one that I had a variation, and could just be faded. I don't know, but I'm going to show you a couple other quick things about it that lead me to believe it just may be a very, very early example of a Batcave Batsignal. So obviously the orientation of the label is different on both of them. I don't know that really makes a difference. For all I know, they're all slightly askew or whatever. But if you look at the base, let me turn these around. You see that big square button there in the back, okay? That's the normal button. You push this, right, and it lights up, no problem. Well, if you flip this around, it's a different button. That's the thin version button that they used on the Action Jackson Jungle playset. So this is a different setup. I mean, obviously, big button with a big hole, small thin button with a small thin hole. So that's one thing. Second thing, look at these air vents or whatever these are here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ridges there, versus this one has 1, 2 ridges with 1, 2, 3 holes, and I could probably count those holes, or you could. But it's different, and I could probably even zoom in here. You can see that those holes versus those holes. So clearly we've got a variation here. Not a big deal, but I'd be interested to see if anybody had ever seen another one of this kind with a white label. And again, I see no yellow, as though it had faded. The blue certainly doesn't look faded. It doesn't look sun faded at all. All the other colors are there. This one, when you look at it, I mean, that looks a little faded, I guess, but the rest of it looks faded too. So I don't know. The real distinction, I guess, is this little push button thing. Looks almost like they took an old Action Jackson one and prototyped it up for a Batsignal, but I wouldn't want to make that claim, of course, because I'm not sure. Probably not. It's probably just an early version, but just thought it was interesting. Wanted to share it, and if you have any thoughts or comments, feel free to share. Thanks so much.